Previously, on Chosen Ones, our Sparks journey to Mizuni's temple where they meet a strange groundkeeper with the ability to give people memories or take them away upon their request. They learn from talking to him that the Guardians are undead sirens that were resurrected by unknown means and now linger within mirror depths. After interacting with him for a while, the group grows suspicious when he starts acting strangely at the mention of Shenkai and Sumi. Using a picture of Shenkai, Brandy tries to scry on him, only to discover he is none other than the groundskeeper. He informs Theo about this, but holds off on telling Shui. Avayath tells Shenkai that he wishes for a pleasant memory of his parents, and seems to have one that he hasn't recalled before. Using the opportunity to get close to the groundskeeper, he tries to cast Remove Curse, only to be frozen by the power word Stun spell. Shenkai suggests that they leave, and the group does so once Melrin appears. They go deeper into the city, where they talk to the princess about trying to save Titus. She says they won't be able to make it past the Guardians without her, and they agree to meet outside the caverns that night to see if her presence will be enough to get them in. With their plans made, they split up, waiting for nightfall for their chance to sneak inside.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. On we'll go.
So where we had just left off is you guys had just finished talking to Melrin, and you have a couple hours before the evening to do just any miscellaneous things that you want to do before you go and meet Melrin at the gates to go into the caverns at night. Not tonight, tomorrow night is when Titus is supposed to go into the caverns.
Right.
We're gonna finish this within 24 hours, though.
Yeah, we're pros.
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that?
I was stretching.
Yeah, you're a liar.
No, I am.
You're lying on purpose to trick me.
Stretching, not a liar.
I was like, you are a liar.
Miffy and Essence are with you, and I am remembering, and they are here, and they are an active part of this campaign.
Sure.
Draga's also with us. Did you forget that?
She is not.
Okay.
Draga is not with you.
She should be.
Draga has a fear of caves. Why would I bring her to the cavern arc?
So she can overcome her fears.
Yeah. Duh.
Oh my goodness. So after you guys kind of walk away from the temple and you are going back into the city, Miffy speaks up and is just like, Essence wanted to go get new outfits, I think is what she was trying to tell me. And you see her nodding.
Well, that sounds like fun, and we've got time to spare, so why not?
I guess everyone else did, and what exactly did you say? You wanted to make a bad impression? Essence is like staring at him.
Yeah, probably meant,
Yeah, we understand.
He shrugs. I guess we'll go do that. Did you guys have anything you wanted to do before we go into the dark, scary caverns at night?
Oh, it'll be fine.
Right. I'm level 2. No, I'm kidding. He's not.
Oh no.
I'm kidding.
We made a mistake.
He's higher than that. He's not as high as you guys. So him and Essence will wander off if you guys are gonna go do your own things.
Avayath will come with them. I don't know what else to do.
Okay.
Let's go!
Are you gonna get a new outfit?
No, I quite like this armor as it is.
It's very bright.
It sure is. It looks heroic.
I guess that'll be helpful in the caverns.
Exactly. Always best to be prepared and in tip-top shape.
Let me see. Everyone in this party except Theo might be able to see in the dark.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true.
I think Asmers can see in the dark, can't they?
Asmers have dark vision. Half-elves have dark vision. Brandy has dark vision. I literally think it's only Theo that can't see in the dark.
As long as I hold Brandy's hand, it'll be fine.
And just look for the beacon that is Avayath.
Yeah.
He only sheds light in, like, total darkness in, like, a 5-foot radius, so it's not gonna be a lot. He's lightly glowing. He already has disadvantage on stealth, and you can't have triple disadvantage, so it's fine.
Triple?
Yeah.
So we'll just start, I guess, with Avayath and Essence and Miffy as they wander off into the city. And they head in probably to the same place that Theo and Brandy got their updated outfits, and start looking around at stuff. You see Essence holding a couple things up, and Miffy doesn't seem super interested in the items that she's holding up. She's not picking something out for her. She's trying to pick something out for him.
Oh.
Being like, oh, this would look horrible on you. And Miffy's like, Essence, stop talking today.
And Miffy's like, yeah, you're right.
You're right, it would look really bad, huh? No. When does that wear off? And she shrugs. Great.
Maybe you should keep the talking to a minimum while that curse is in place and just pick out your own clothes and silence. Because, you know, all your words get distorted.
She nods. That's a bad idea.
That's the spirit. Miffy, are there any that have been catching your interest?
Well, I was thinking maybe getting something like more, like armor, I guess. I'm a little, I'm not as experienced as you guys, so it'd probably be good so I didn't get hurt.
Well, the thing about armor is that it can be quite heavy. If you're not used to it, it can be actually more difficult to fight in.
Well, I can wear something light at least.
Sure, let's check out the armor shop once we're done here then.
That's where we are.
Oh,
Sorry.
not the armor shop. I thought we were...
The clothing and the armor store is like, they're linked together.
Oh, then he turns around. Oh, there's armor here too.
Let's go to the armor section. Yeah.
Oh, this looks good. Now that Avayath is suddenly interested. Oh, maybe I could... This would look really good with my... I don't know if I should change. Armor's really expensive.
I don't have time to draw a new token.
Also, Lemony might murder me.
Lemony said your body. Didn't say anything about your armor, but...
True.
You can wear whatever the fuck you want.
He wasn't like, oh, you scoffed the armor. Like, he was like, you got a fucking horn growing out of your head, my dude, and that's not poggers.
He said it exactly like that, too.
Yeah, he said that in your head in the booth. Miffy eventually picks out a leather armor set. It does seem to be kind of in the same vein of what Shenkai had been wearing. This is a little bit more updated. What Shenkai had been wearing was like rusted and very clearly outdated a bit. It's just like a pink set of armor that he picks out of leather armor.
Wow. So cute.
Ooh, that looks good on you. Is the weight good?
Yeah, I think it's just some kind of leather? Do they have leather down here? I don't know. It feels pretty light.
Excellent. Seems perfect then.
What are these? Like looking at like what might be gills on like the part of the the leg.
They look like gills. I don't know.
Oh, what is this made of? He's like suddenly seeming to backtrack on what he picked out.
It might just be a style thing, you know, the fashion around here.
Yeah, okay. And he goes and pays for it. It's just 1 gold.
Oh, cheap.
It's cheap. He picked out secondhand armor and doesn't realize it.
Oops. Yeah, Avayath can't afford plate armor, but he'll ask the cashier, what is the most expensive armor that you've got here?
Most expensive armor? I mean, we have just about the basics.
I see.
So whatever is in the player handbook as the most expensive.
Then plate armor for 1,500 gold.
That would be it.
Okay, thank you.
I can't afford that.
Yeah. I interrupted, not Miffy's, Essence's, I imagine.
Oh, she's just looking around. And she eventually picks something out. She picks something out a lot more fancy than what she's been wearing. It's still in the veins of like leather armor, so she has some protection, but it's definitely more on the higher end. It's kind of got like this little, like almost like fluffy piece of fabric that's coming off of one side. It's the same like pink and white colors that she was kind of wearing before, although the white's new. She didn't have white before. And she seems like she is confident enough in this, and she buys that for 1 gold.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, pretty. That looks great. Very fancy.
She smiles and doesn't say words to you, like you requested. So.
I just complimented you. Say something.
Fuck you. No. So they have finished picking out outfits at this point and are starting to leave the clothing store. And Miffy's just like, why'd you pick something so fancy? And she's just like, shh.
Why not? It's fun that way.
He like leans over to you and he's just like, I think she likes that fish person.
Oh. Interesting. Well, hopefully the curse wears off by the next time they talk.
She's gonna be like, you're ugly and I hate you and I never want to talk to you again.
Cool.
That'd be tragic.
And then Miffy's like, that means she likes you. Like, they're fucking toddlers on the playground. Like, you could choose to meet up with Theo and Brandy, who possibly are going to eat, or they could have a private dinner if they want that.
I think I'll let them have a private dinner.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Theo asks Brandy on a fancy date.
Hell yeah.
He will ask, I suppose, as they're sat down and everything. So, how are you feeling today?
As in...
As in, well, you know how he, like, points up to his own forehead.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell, I feel fine. Nothing's, like, hurt or anything, or nothing's felt bad. It just sort of happens. So, that's nice at least.
Ah, well, that's good. I mean, considering how this change was given to you, where he, you know, hurt you.
Yeah.
I'm glad it doesn't hurt now.
Yeah, it was a bit shocking at first, but, you know, we're almost done now, it seems like. Seems like the last thing is my eyes and my tail.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss it. How am I gonna read your cute emotions?
Just gotta get better. You can't rely on my tail anymore.
Theo will, you know, order just general food that will give him a boost in HP. What did we have to roll and stuff or do?
It's 2d4.
6. Wee.
7.
As Brandy eats that, she's like, wow, this is really good.
Yeah.
You do peer from your bag.
How do I get this stupid thing to work again? Do you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Your radio's going off in your bags.
Theo will just mention his face like immediately falls and he's like, does he have to interrupt us during dinner?
I don't know. I mean, it's gotta be important if he's calling me, right?
Huh,
Usually it's the other way around.
I guess.
Turn the dial 3 times, and then the second button, and then...
He'll pull the radio out of his bag.
Excuse me for a sec. I'm gonna...
And then you knock it on the top,
Go to
and
the-
then...
Okay, don't take
All right.
too long.
You hear a bunch of static coming through.
He's gonna go to like a bathroom, I guess.
Old piece of junk.
He'll go to a bathroom to go talk to good old Scout.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, I could hear you. Weird. What's up? Hey,
Where the hell are you? I'm having a horrible time reaching you right now.
I'm in mirror depths.
Oh, right. Water always messes with things.
Yeah. What's up, partner?
I got approval for something, which is good news for you.
Okay.
I felt like the playing field was a little uneven, so I'm going to give you guys just a bit of an advantage.
Oh, all right. Sure. Sounds good to me.
For you in particular, you're going to see some things. It's not demons this time.
Which would indicate he was watching you before. So.
Are you lying? Is it gonna be demons?
Well, you might see demons, but they're real this time.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, they're always there, just sometimes hanging around and all that. It's not important. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a boost, because it's very not in your favor right now. And when things are uneven, the audience is more likely to lend a hand.
Gotcha. Well, much appreciated.
Of course. Now, how do I turn this back on? You just did the...
You just hear static again.
Alrighty then.
Brandy will return to the table.
How did it go?
Fine. He said we're doing really good. But he's gonna give us a little boost, I guess. You gotta prove to give us a boost. I don't know exactly what he means by that.
gonna ask.
He also said I might see demons again, but this time they'll be real, so, you know.
What?
It's just good to know, I guess.
Okay.
He was very cryptic. Seemed like he didn't really want to be on the phone very long, so, you know.
Well, can't say it's out of character.
Yep.
And as you two are talking, you both feel, and Avayath and Shui in their respective locations too at this time, would feel a surge of energy almost come into you. And out of character, you have leveled up officially now. So
Now we're level 17.
we've said it in this session for the first time when we leveled up.
Are you guys fucking happy?
What level are you? We've been level 16 the whole time.
From the start.
The entire campaign, we've been level 16.
We just decided to roll bad, like really bad.
Yeah.
Holding back on spells and getting knocked out early.
Especially ones that would be really useful and like, you know.
Brandy just didn't want to talk to anyone and didn't cast Sending the whole first season.
Yeah, exactly. There was nobody Brandy wanted to talk to the first season.
And as that is happening, Brandy, you're looking around the room, in a room full of tourists who have the Prime Capital masks on their face. They appear to be a lot bigger suddenly to you.
Why? In what way? In what? What? Why?
It seems almost hovering over their faces, you can see a beaked face. But they are just chatting to each other like normal, like nothing is the matter.
You look suddenly very worried, even though it almost feels like I've been energized. Haven't you been?
Yeah.
Is it the seeing things?
Yeah.
Is it really bad? What kind of bad?
Like everyone wearing the Prime Capital masks has beaked faces.
Ah.
Seems like they're all jabbers.
And now that you're paying closer attention to that, you can see that behind those masks, when before you had noticed with Flynn, his eyes are completely black, theirs are too.
Awful.
What do you think it means?
I think that those masks might be suppressing the effect that the sapphires had on them, and they're, you know, if they take them off, they might transform. I don't know. It's hard to say.
So, technically, that's a good thing, right? I mean...
Or it could be a very bad thing. It could be they suddenly transform when somebody gives the command and attack everyone.
Yeah, it's definitely got the vibes of, and now, I'm gonna guess Theo and Brian are just talking in their heads.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
You see everyone in the fucking restaurant slowly turn. No, I'm kidding.
No.
And all take their masks off and just maul us.
Theo's like, it does kind of feel like they've just sent a bunch of weapons down here.
Yep, sure does. It seems like they're planning something for sure.
I wonder if that has anything to do with all the jabbers that were at the shore.
Oh, absolutely. I'm more than positive it does. Jabbers in the city drive everybody up to the top of the lake and then get attacked by jabbers there, nowhere to run type situation. Seems like an ambush.
Oh, but why?
Probably want the Black Heart, so if everybody in this city was out of the way, it'd be real easy to go and get it.
Yeah.
I had to take a shot in the dark. It's hard to say, though.
Well, we better do a good job then.
Yep. We can't really afford to lose on this one. We gotta get that heart.
Yeah, and with that, I will calmly return to eating my nice meal that I'm having with my fiance.
Yep. I'm just gonna stare at you the whole time, and I'm not gonna look around the room at all, ever.
You know, that does feel good.
Yep. We're gonna have a lovely meal together.
Lovely.
Yep.
No anxiety at all.
Yep, everything's fine. Nothing's wrong here. God, I love vacations.
The waiter comes over after a bit and is like, "Are you both okay?"
Oh,
Sorry, someone said that it looked like you had food poisoning or something.
nah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
They wander away.
Scared the fucking hell out of me. I think I browned my bubble again.
That was good.
I keep
Wait.
forgetting that your bubbles change colors.
Yeah. They do. You decided this.
I did, and then
And
I
you
keep
decided
forgetting.
fear was brown.
I did.
So Brandy and Theo focus on each other and finish their nice meal.
Yep. Can I just say real quick that Brandy would give everybody else a heads up about the jabber thing?
Sure. I would note Shui has not felt anything.
Interesting. I mean, I imagine the master is suppressing the thing. But Brandy will just tell everybody. He'll send the same message to both of them.
Hey, folks with masks are potentially jabbers. I can see their true forms now. So be wary. Don't act suspicious. Love you. See you later.
All right, we'll move over to Shui. Do you want to make a perception check for me, Shui?
Not particularly, but I will.
Not really.
10 plus 7, 17.
You're walking kind of towards the church, and as you're walking, you notice almost a moment too late. But you see Flynn Larkspur walking.
Flynn? Fuck!
Walking with what looks like had been indicated to you was the royal advisor and talking to him. And he seems like he had been coming from the church.
Flynn?
He looks up and looks over. Shui! You're alive!
He looks around.
And underwater! He looks around also. What are you doing here? He like starts to walk over, and you see the royal advisor just kind of look at him like with his arms out, like, where are you going? Like you were talking to me? Like
Hello? Good, fuck him.
And you see Flynn kind of put a hand up and be like, I'll be with you in a moment, goodbye. And like keeps walking over to Shui.
Oh my god.
Shui! Oh, I guess the rumors were true. Some people said that they spotted you all and you weren't actually dead. Good news, good news.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just here to observe, you know, these festivities and things are always fun to go to, and it's expected of me as the king's brother.
You're the king's brother?
You're the king's brother? No.
He punches you. No.
Told this so many times. And then he turns into a jabber.
Does Shui remember everything from the other timeline?
You remember that, yeah. You don't remember when Abishi was in control.
Right, okay. So
You look to his hand to make sure it's still there.
you know, in his mind he's thinking, you're okay. But like
Yeah.
So he's like, wait, that wasn't you.
Of course I'm okay. What's wrong? No, like...
Why wouldn't I be?
Oh, no. Evil maniacal laughter. No.
I picture him talking like a game show host.
I mean, he kind of does.
Yeah. Now that he's like so close to me, I don't get this like jabber sense or whatever, do I?
Nope.
I'm glad you're okay.
Why wouldn't I be?
Well, with jabbers around, everybody's kind of on edge.
Oh, well, it's fine as long as you have your sapphire. Do you have one?
Yeah, I have two actually.
Oh, perfect. Then you should be fine. They'll stay away from you. And we're underwater, and they tend to not come down here as much, so it should be fine.
What do the black sapphires even do?
I don't like them for whatever reason. It's a good thing that we had so much of them, and everyone had them, you know. Because of the king, he passed them all out, goodness of his heart and all that. Yep.
God bless.
God bless the king.
God save the king. Yeah.
How's the king?
Oh, he's doing fine.
That's good to hear. I was thinking about visiting the capital sometime soon.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love to see you.
Like you mentioned forever ago.
Yes, back in season 1.
Yeah.
So are you here for the festivals too, then?
No, that's part of it. We came to see Titus. He's our friend.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember.
We didn't even know what the festival really was for.
Oh, and you came?
We just wanted to help him.
Well, I'm so sorry for your loss. You know, it's that time of year and all that.
But
Shut up.
but we don't want anything bad to happen to Titus. We want to help him.
No one is besides royals are allowed into the caverns. Trust me. I've tried.
Wait, you tried to go in?
Yes, those big creepy creatures that kind of wander around.
The Guardians?
Yes, they said not allowed. All get all spooky.
Huh. Why'd you want to go down there?
Just to look. You know. Tourists have never been allowed in before. So, that seemed fun.
So why are you here now?
Well, I come every year to the festivals when I can.
Ah, what made you stop by the temple then?
Just paying my respects to the goddess. You know, it's important to respect the gods and goddesses and all that. Do a little prayer. Very respectful, amen.
Is that other half of that elven sword you mentioned still in the capital?
Oh yes, it's in the ballroom. Well, we're thinking about moving it because it's an eyesore. It's really ugly when you only have half of the sword hanging up. I mean, you have the guests come over, embarrassing.
How soon do you think I could go to the capital? I've never been.
Well, when would you want to come?
I want to see that elven sword. I can talk to mine. Master Peter had one too, and it didn't say words, but it growled. I was wondering if I could talk to that other half of that sword.
I think you can only talk to your own sword. Well, I mean, we haven't really had the chance to try a lot. I think so, though. But you're still welcome to come, of course. I'm sure the king would love to meet you. And are you still hanging out with Theo and Avayath, and that's it?
I swear, if Shui says anything, I'm like so on edge right now.
Speaking of, I heard Rue was at the capital.
Oh, yes. She's been training to be part of the Royal Guard. Very prestigious position.
Dalios told me so much about her. I really want to meet her too.
Well, you'll meet her if you come. Gotta come, though.
How do I get in? Is there like a gate or something? Or do I just...
You just call me up. Or I'll call you up. Just get to the gate. Say that you're with me, and I'll come.
Okay. Well, that sounds good.
I'm going right back after this, so...
Well, I'll be here until I can help Titus.
Sounds good. It was good to see you again, Shui. And he reaches out and, like, pats you on the shoulder. Your jabber sense goes off. And then he stops. And he looks at you.
He pulls away. I'm gonna go into the church.
Are you feeling okay, Shui?
Yeah. Just fine. He's, like, making sure his scarf is, like, pulled up.
You see him just smile, like, very big at you, and he's just like, just hang on to your sapphires. And you see him go back to the advisor, who, like, looks exasperated. Like, I'm coming, we can keep talking. And he starts to walk with him.
Interesting. Well, I don't have sending or anything, so... Otherwise, I would, like, let Brandy know what I felt. But I can't, so I'm just gonna go into the church now.
Gotcha. You wander into the church. It's getting to be kind of late into the evening at this point, so no one else is here besides the groundskeeper now. And it looks like even he is starting to get ready to, like, head out. He's doing his final sweeps around the place. And you see him, like, heading to the back towards, there's an altar in the very back.
I head towards the altar as well. And when I'm closer, I just want to be like, excuse me?
No more wishes and woes for today. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
No, that's not why I'm here. I wanted to help clean up the temple.
You see him stop at the altar and turn and look over at you.
Why? No one ever wants to spend time around here.
The god of this temple, Mizuni, she and I have a connection. And I know everyone says that she's an evil god, and it might be true, but I still think that there's some good in her.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't worship her, I just take care of this temple.
But you don't know why, do you?
Just wandered in here one day. Seemed like I should. Like I said, no one else cleans it up. It's a whole mess.
Do you know how long you've been doing this for?
Who knows? Who cares?
I walk closer to the altar, and what kind of altar is it? Is there like...
It's also made of bone, like the rest of the temple. It looks like a rather large bone was carved, so you don't even know what it used to be into the altar. But you can see, kind of on the back wall, there's cracks and things that you can see through, but the back wall seems to be solid of the temple. There is like a faded mural that's kind of carved onto the wall, and it's depicting an eel with speckled skin that's kind of like reaching up towards what appears to be like an egg that's like about to hatch. You can see cracks on it, and above the egg is a depiction of the moon, where there's a little rabbit carved inside looking down.
Whoa, look at that.
It's been here, collecting dust like the rest of this place. Or I guess not dust. There's no dust here. Isn't that weird?
Shui walks closer to the mural and kind of like reaches out a hand to touch it. That eel, it looks like Mizuni.
Probably is. It's her temple.
That rabbit in the moon must be Winona, her sister. And that egg, he's kind of quiet for a bit. Are you going to be here much longer?
No, not much longer. I have to go tend to the caverns after this.
You can get in the caverns?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
People say that those of us not from the royal family here, that we can't enter the caverns.
Strange. I see people in there all the time.
People?
Well, not people. Lots of different things.
Well, I was in there last night. I think I woke up in there, but I don't know how I got in.
Interesting. Who knows?
Since you've been in the caverns, have you met Mizuni?
Don't know. Maybe. All the days blend together when you're in a place like this.
So, you can't even remember yesterday?
I'm sure I would if it was important. Must not be important.
Will you remember me then? Or the other people who visited today?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just depends. If they make me sad, I choose to forget them.
Ah. Because of that ability you have?
It's not mine.
It's not yours.
No, I share it with someone.
Share it with who?
Who knows? Doesn't matter.
Huh. Why'd you come here to the altar?
Do a little prayer and then leave. I don't know if anyone listens. I don't even know if I'm praying to anyone in particular. Just feels like the right thing to do before you leave a temple.
Would it be rude to ask what you pray for?
Forgiveness.
Did you do something bad?
Probably. Why else would I be here?
I think I've done some bad things too.
Everyone has.
A lot of people can remember the bad things they've done, but...
Foolish of them, really.
I can't remember.
Then you must not be a fool.
No. Shui's quiet. He's like, I don't know if that's right, because I want to remember.
Why?
If I hurt somebody, then how could I forget that? It's not right. It's my responsibility to make things better, and I can't do that if I just forget about it.
Is it your responsibility to make things better? Why?
Because everyone says that the old me was born from evil, meant to do evil things.
What a horrible thing to tell someone your age. How old are you?
I'll be 20 soon.
20 soon. It's up to you. I'm making my own choices and you can make your own. It's better this way, I think.
Where do you stay?
In the caverns.
That's where you sleep?
I don't sleep.
How do you get into the caverns?
I just walk in.
From the entrance that's over there? He points to the entrance that he kind of left.
Yes, I just go right in. Never had any trouble.
the Guardians don't stop you?
No. They seem to expect me.
Interesting. Maybe it has something to do with Mizuni. Maybe she likes that you're cleaning her temple.
Who knows? Who knows?
He looks around, and he's gonna also, I guess, pray at the altar to Mizuni. I don't think he's ever prayed to her before. Usually he just prays to Winona, but
You can roll a religion check if you want.
cool, I'll do that. But he's gonna pray. He's like, I hope I can see you soon.
That's your dad. Ears in his head.
Duh.
That's the cradle snatcher.
She stole my fucking kid. That's your fake ass dad.
You said religion?
Yeah.
13 plus 2, 15.
You don't get anything, but you pray well. And you see him kind of nod his head down. Looks like he's praying for a moment. And he seems to like close his eyes and go very still.
We can't see his fucking eyes.
Oh, right. He nods, he puts his head down, indicating maybe his eyes are closed. Like, I don't know.
there are little like eyelids he's programmed into the mask that he wears that shut.
No, it's not tech, so
Just looks like that.
it's just goggles. And after a moment, he lifts his head back up.
I think I can do one more wish or woe if you want something before I head out.
Could I get a wish then?
Sure. Do you have something in particular you'd like to see?
He thinks back to the dream he had last night about like the, his parents and whatnot. I'd like to see my parents.
Sure.
And he leans forward and he taps you in the middle of the forehead. And you see for the first time that memory that you had before of your parents with their backs to you. Except this time you see them slowly turn towards you, and you see their faces for the first time, crystal clear, even clearer than the paintings that Estel had given you before. And as quickly as you have that memory, it starts to fade as you come back to reality. And you see this man kind of just standing there staring at you for a long moment.
I have to go.
Wait, that was it?
I have to go now. Goodbye.
But that was...
Goodbye.
And he starts to leave.
Oh, he's just standing there dumbfounded now. Welp.
It almost felt like it got cut off, honestly. Like, they turned to look to you and, like, it almost got cut off. And he, like, stops at the edge of the entrance.
Do you plan to come into the caverns?
Shui has a look of resolve on his face. Without a doubt.
You should reconsider.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I think whatever's in the cavern, it's calling to me. I have to go down there.
Even more reason that you shouldn't go.
No, you don't understand. This is important. It feels like I might finally be able to figure out who I really am and what I want to do.
Everything feels important in the moment. That's why you should forget about it. It won't be important anymore then.
Why are you trying to stop me?
Because it's a bad idea and you shouldn't go.
You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do.
Oh, please say that. Please fucking say that. Please say that, though. Please. Pretty please.
Okay. Yeah, the guy just kind of like... groundskeeper just kind of dismissing his feelings and whatnot, being like, it's a bad idea, you shouldn't go down there. Like, Shui's just getting like a little ticked off right now. Kind of balls up his fist and he's like, yeah, well, you're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do. If I want to go into the caverns, I will.
You see him bristle at that. Like,
yeah. Good. Fuck you. Remember, you dumb bitch.
Do not backtalk me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Confusion is just on Shui's face.
You're like, you don't even know me. You don't even know who I am. Fuck this guy. Fuck this complete stranger that you don't know.
You are a child that has clearly gotten into some nonsense that it should not have involved you to begin with. Whatever brought you here, you should leave.
I am not a child. Everyone calls me a child. I'm almost 20.
Because
I'm not a
you
child.
are a child.
Yeah, well, I'll prove you wrong then.
If you go into the caverns, this will all have been for nothing. Is that what you want?
What are you even talking about right now?
It doesn't matter. Goodbye.
He's walking away again.
Shui huffs. His little bubble is probably anger right now, whatever color that is.
It is black. It turns black when you're angry.
Okay. Can you believe that guy, Conscience?
Has a point.
Has a point. Shut up.
What point is that?
Scary caverns.
You're a child. Shut up.
You're a child. Shut up.
You're just a baby.
You're just a little baby. Shut up.
I would say, looking down, Conscience, you haven't seen it in a bit because it's been like hanging out in your scarf. It's like solid palm sized.
Oh, got bigger. Growing fast.
I can't be afraid of everything, Conscience.
Scary, though.
Well, at least I won't be alone.
Oh.
Conscience seems to realize they're going with you.
Oh no. I made a mistake being born.
We should get back to our friends.
Okay.
Before he leaves, he looks back at the mural one last time, and then swims away to meet up with the others.
As you go to leave, you can kind of see off in the distance towards the caverns, and you can see the groundskeeper kind of standing outside, and all those guardians are like swarming around him, and he turns and starts to walk in.
Howdy, folks. Thanks for listening to another episode of Chosen Ones. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the episode, leave a comment, and subscribe. Our current main platforms are Blue Sky and Tumblr, so if you want to see more Chosen One content, go check those out in the description. Thank you, as always, to our high-tier patrons, MeltiMoon, Travis, Alyx Solana, EpiAureum, Homunculus Derelictus, JokerDino, Keilan, Bubby, Zab, Z.Gutz, and Mr. Bakudan. We'll see you soon, fellow Sparks.
Wasn't it great to see our good old pal Flynn?
Yeah, he's doing well.
I want to rip that mask off his stupid face so bad.
For all this time.
I just want to know what happens. I mean, I feel like he'll transform into a fucking jabber if I rip the mask off his stupid fucking face. But like, God, I want to so bad.
I did not trust a word he was saying. I would have been inciting every, 2 seconds.
I mean, that's the thing, though, is, we could do that, but, even if we do, fucking, what do we gain? It's like, he's lying. We already know he's fucking, bullshitting us. What do we gain? Oh, great, he's lying. Cool. I knew that. I've talked to him before. There's only so much, you could get out of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't trust him whether I incite successfully or not anyways.